Good morning to you, and welcome to December. Welcome to an English December, and out there the sun shines. It's come to greet the new month and to shine a little light on a day in a difficult year, but time marches on. I'm sure it'll get better over time. Here we have a book again, Haunted Houses, 1907 by C.G. Harper. Lots of stories here. Interesting book. Always fascinated me, the supernatural, living in this very active house at times. The house started off my interest in the supernatural and what caused this. It's ongoing. Here we have a new story, St. James's Palace. An engraving there, look. There's no photographs in here, this early book, only engravings. St. James's Palace, London. Similar facade as Hampton Court Palace, really, typical Tudor. With that castellated frontis there and the twin towers. Let's have a look. See what is contained within. Not read this story before. Here we are. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. As per usual, a fresh English cup of tea to lubricate one's larynx. Only one story is associated with St. James's Palace, and that is some 200 years old. It seems that in the times of Charles II and his brother and successor James, there resided at the palace in hand some suites and of apartments. Two French women of considerable notoriety in their age, the Duchess of Mazarin and Madame de Beauclerc, they had formerly been housed in that famous royal Seraglio, the Palace of Whitehall, but upon its almost complete destruction by fire were given house room here, and then completely forgotten by their kingly and ducal protectors in favour of fresher faces. In the cold shade of obscurity, the women, who had been in some sense rivals, became close companions, and their conversation often dwelt upon the future life and the possibility of the spirits of the dead communicating with surviving friends. This resulted in their entering into a compact that whoever of the two should first die should, if possible, communicate with her friend and inform her of her condition in the other world. The plot thickens, as it were. At last the Duchess of Mazarin died. In her last illness she was reminded by Madame de Beauclerc of their compact, which in those last solemn moments was duly ratified, and there for some years the story halted. No message came to Madame de Beauclerc from the other side, and she grew a thorough sceptic in all things supernatural, becoming highly indignant with those who differed from her in these matters. Some months after a heated argument with a lady on this subject, a servant from Madame de Beauclerc called hurriedly upon the lady in question and stated that his mistress entreated her to come at once, adding that if she denied ever to see Madame again in this world, she must not delay. The lady, suffering from a severe cold and hearing from the servant that Madame de Beauclerc appeared to be in good health, hesitated to comply, but presently received a still more urgent message, accompanied by such convincing evidence of the seriousness of affairs as the gift of a jewel case containing all Madame de Beauclerc's jewellery. The lady hurried to St. James's Palace forthwith, accompanied by a gentleman who afterwards narrated the story. Madame de Beauclerc, after a very few introductory words, told them that, although apparently in the best of health, she would, in a very few hours, pass from this life into that other existence whose reality she had once doubted. She had seen the spectre of her departed friend, the Duchess of Mazarin. I perceived not how she entered, but turning my eyes towards yonder corner of the room, I saw her standing in the same form and habit as in life. Fain would I have spoken, but had not the power of utterance. She took a little circuit round the chamber, seemingly rather to swim than walk, then stopped beside that Indian chest, and looking at me with her usual sweetness, "Beauclerc," she said, "between the hours of 12 and 1 tonight, you will be with me." Wow, let's turn the page. At the time when Madame de Beauclerc told her story, it was close upon 12 o'clock. Those present tried to assure her that there was nothing of any significance in her vision, but they had scarce begun to speak when the clock struck 12. She exclaimed, "Oh, I am sick at heart," and although she did not appear to be suffering from any known ailment, grew rapidly worse. What about that? Mrs. Ward, her attendant, applied some drops, but without effect, and in about half an hour she died. Good heavens! Exactly as the apparition had foretold. It was stated in conclusion that Madame de Beauclerc was neither vapourish nor superstitious. And there we are indeed. A story from St. James's Palace. I mean, that story has been handed down in truth over the years. Who wouldn't have just dreamt that up? There we are, look. St. James's Palace, London. And the lady kept her word. Come back. Between the hours of 12 and 1, you will be with me. And indeed, she was. Haunted Houses, 1907, C.G. Harper. Lovely to see you. Hope to see you again. Happy December. This is the first day of it. And let's hope the next year will be wonderfully bright and free from any danger for us all. All the best until we meet again. Bye-bye for now, and may your God be with you. Bye-bye.